Hello everyone, it's White Gamer. Today we have an OP CDM build that you can use for competitive and division. So let's get right into it. So for your position, you're going to go with wingback build at CDM. Again, you're going to go with wingback build at CDM. The main reason we're going with a wingback build is because your overall stats are going to be much better. For your height, we are going with 6 foot. As CDM, you do want to have some height so you can win those balls in the air. And then for your weight, we're going with 99 pounds. And then your foot, that is all up to you. But this is how you want your weight, your height, and your position to be. Now, for your running style, guys, I recommend you guys to use the dasher for a CDM. This is good for a CDM because, as you guys can see, your pro has your arms spread out, which is good for tracking back and just running back to your position. So I highly recommend you guys using the dasher for your running style. Now, for the 3 perks that we went with, the first one, we're going with skill dribbler. This is going to make your pros dribbling and agility just much better, and that's what you want as CDM. CDM, you don't want to be turning too slow or nothing like that. You want to be able to intercept the ball and turn as quick as you can. So this skill dribbler perk is really good for that. And like I said in my other builds, this is one of the best perks to use this year for a lot of positions. The second one we're going with is going to be the chase down perk. This is going to allow you to recover quickly back to your position. So it's pretty much going to boost your pace. Guys, we made a separate video explaining what perks do. So you guys can go check that out. But go with the chase down perk for your second one. For your third one, guys, you can either go with the ball winner perk. But the only thing about this is sometimes it will do automatic tackles. Or you can go with the interceptor. I highly recommend you guys going with the interceptor because it's going to lock you into those passing lane, which that's what you want as a CDM, to be locked into those passing lane. Even if you're not as close, it will still lock you in, which that's what you want. So these are the 3 perks that we went with: skill dribbler, chase down, and the interceptor. All right, everyone. Now we have the skill tree. This works well for old gen and new gen. You can use this in competitive and you can use this in division. So let's get right into it. So you're not going to do nothing for the left side. For this right side, we're going to go with stamina, then reaction, then stamina. Then you're going to get the acrobat archetype. So this is going to give you 94 stamina, which that is more than enough for a CDM, guys. That's more than enough. You're going to have 80 jumping, but keep in mind you are 6 foot, and then you have the 89 reaction. Now, I know some of you guys are going to be saying that 70 strength and 75 aggression is low, but trust me, guys, you're still going to be able to outbody your opponents. It's more than enough. You don't need to have insane stats to outbody players this year. So this is how we went for physical. Then for the defending, you are going to get all these interceptions. You're going to get the defensive awareness, all this filled out like this. Standing and slide tackle. Then you can get the guardian archetype. You're going to leave this one unmarked. And then you're going to have 94 interceptions, which that is one of the most important stats for defending, that one. And then the 94 defensive awareness. The defensive awareness is going to allow your player to intercept the ball much better, make better standing tackle and better sliding tackles. And then you have the 91 standing tackle and then the 93 sliding tackle, which those are more than enough stats. We didn't go with this one because it was pointless. The +4, you're not going to notice the difference. So this is how we went for defending. Now, for the dribbling, we're going to get agility. You're going to get all this dribbling filled out like this. And then you are going to get the 4-star skill move. So if you are the type of CDM that likes to do a skill to beat your opponent, then here you go. Then you're going to go with the maestro archetype. And then for this right side, we're going to give the ball control. You're going to get balance. You're going to get balance twice, so press it down. And then balance, and then the links archetype. This is going to give you 87 agility, plus you have that skill dribbler perk, which is going to boost those agility even more. As a CDM, agility is very important, guys. You want to be able to intercept that ball, cut that passing lane, and you want to be able to turn quick. You don't want to be turning too slow because then it's going to make it predictable for your opponents, and they're going to just take the ball away from you. And then you have the 85 balance, which that makes up for that low strength. The 85 balance is going to reduce the time your pro falls down, and it's going to make it hard for opponents to take you off the ball. And then the 83 attacking positioning, that only matters if you play as an any. And then you have the 87 ball control with 90 dribbling. This is another reason why we went with a wingback build at CDM, because these stats are very well rounded off. So this is how we went with dribbling. Now for passing, we're going to get these 3 short passing right here, this 2 vision, and then you're going to get a long pass. So this is going to give you 82 vision, which this is probably the most important thing. The vision is going to determine how accurate the short passing and long passing is. Then you have 84 crossing, in case you want to cross it inside the box to one of your teammates. Now, you have 68 long passing, but guys, remember, as long as the vision is in the 80s, your long passes will still be accurate to your teammate. And then you have the 84 short passing, which this is the second most important stat from the passing. Once you intercept that ball, you're going to find your nearby teammates, and the 84 will be more than enough. And then the 76 curve, that's not important as a CDM, but this is how you want your passing to look like. Now, for shooting, we are going to get the shot power, and then you're going to get the 4-star weak foot. This year, for all of the builds, maybe not goalkeeper, but it is important to be at least a 4-star weak foot, guys. It is super noticeable when you're a 3-star weak foot and then you go to a 4-star weak foot. Super, super noticeable. So I highly recommend you guys to be at least a 4-star weak foot. This is more of a pure CDM. This is not really a box-to-box CDM. You can try to take a long shot. It might go in. You never know with FIFA, but this is more of a pure CDM. So this is how you're going to get the shooting. And then for your pace, guys, you're going to max it out completely. Max it out. As a CDM, the most important thing, positioning is important, but sometimes you might be out of position, and that is fine. Sometimes you're going to be caught off position, so you do want to have some pace, and this is going to give you 93 acceleration and 97 sprint speed. This is another reason why we went with wingback build at CDM, because look how good these pace are. Now, if we back out, you're going to be a 90 rated wingback build plain CDM. Now, if we take a look at these stats, guys, you're going to have 95 pace, 78 physical, 92 defending, 88 dribbling, 80 passing, and 69 shooting. The shooting doesn't matter, but this is why we went with the wingback build at CDM. It's very OP. You have the pace, you have the defending, you have the jumping stats, you have the dribbling stats to get out of tight scenarios, and then you have good passing stats. Let me know what you guys think about this build. Try it out before you guys comment. Drop a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.